Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Surplus Nut here, bringing the second review or the second part to the K-31 Schmidt Rubin after refinishing part. And I started on this rifle on Friday, which today is Sunday, so it took me about a day and a half to complete when I received it. So if you guys watched the first part of the video, that was done on a Friday, and today is Sunday. And on the first part of the video, the before refinishing part, you guys will be able to see how this rifle looked before I finished it. I thought that it was a Schmidt Rubin K-31 with the walnut stock, but I wasn't sure due to the poor finish that it had on there. So what I did was I took it obviously and decided to refinish it. When I bought this rifle, I was debating whether I will refinish it or not, and I decided to go ahead and do it and refinish the whole complete rifle. The stock, major bluing of the major parts of the rifle, I had to re-blue, like this, the bud stock end plate here. Normally they come in I guess regular chromoly color, polished or whatever. I mean, some of them are so beat up that you can't even tell, but on this one I usually get it and I re-blue it. In some website I was researching the history of these rifles, and I heard that, or I read that the original bud stock end plate, they were originally blued, and normally they would lose the bluing with all the different things that the rifles would go through. The soldiers will just put them, they'll stick them behind their backpack, and then when they will get somewhere, they will just stick them in the snow and the dirt. Afterwards they will pull them out and kick them with their boots, and that's how the stock will end up getting all chewed up. On this one, I completely refinished the stock. Like I'm saying, when I purchased this rifle, I thought that for whatever reason it was it could have turned out to be a walnut stock. I do have a K-31 Schmidt Rubin with the walnut stock already. I even have a video posted in my channel, like I think 2 or 3 parts of it. And that one is what they call the target stripe, tiger stripe K-31 Schmidt Rubin with the walnut stock. And then on this one, I always wanted to get a beechwood stock, just to kind of like have both the walnut stock and also the beechwood. So I purchased this one thinking that it was going to be a beechwood stock K-31, which it is, but I had doubts because of the finish. You couldn't really tell on the finish of the rifle. So I really thought that it could have turned out to be a walnut stock K-31, which I wouldn't have mind. But it did turn out to be a beechwood stock K-31, which I'm really happy that it did, because now I ended up with like both rifles. So I was, like I said in the beginning, I was debating whether I would refinish it or not. And I said, you know what, I will just go ahead and do it. Took it all apart on Friday. Saturday went real quick to my buddy's body shop. He kind of like wanted to kill me to get that stuff done so quick. And he power coated the 2 front rings and the trigger guard and the clip, and put them in the oven real quick, and got them done for me. So basically on the other things, I had to re-blued, let me turn the rifle around, in this area right here, the receiver, just like this one edge, it was worn out a little bit, but as you guys can see, I re-blued that whole area of the receiver, and it came out really nice and dark, really nice. All the edges, the little end cap here of the top handguard, I took the bluing off and I polished it. I like to have those little guards thing there polished. It came out outrageous. You can see how shiny it is, really polished. I also polished the bolt, and those are the rings there on the rifle. I mean, the finish came out really nice. I just kind of like sanded it down. I used a little bit of Minwax natural wood color on it, gave it 2 hands of that, waited for it to dry, and went ahead and finished it off with polyurethane spray and high gloss. I like my rifles of wood and high gloss to have a nice luster. I mean, this rifle, you guys could see in the first part of the video, the before refinishing, in the condition that it was in really bad shape, man. And here on the tip, I also had to retouch the bluing, but I took care of all that. See how the bluing came out? The bluing in this rifle is completely really nice, really black. It's got a great crown. But yeah, the stock was in really bad shape, so I decided to go ahead and just redo it. And I was skeptical that it would have ended up being a walnut stock K-31, but it's not. It's actually a beechwood stock K-31, and I'm really happy for it. That's how the end came out. Look at that stock there. Okay, that's the this thing was really in bad shape, the end plate there. So I do my tricks on that to get all those nicks. Most of the nicks and the indentations, the ones that are really deep, you can't really do anything much about that. So they look a lot better if they're a little bit in bad shape, if you just re-blue it. And it goes really nice with the color of the rifle, I think. And also, by the way, this rifle, just like my K-31 in walnut, it came with a soldier's tag, which it gives it great value. And this is it right here. Maurice Chevali. And a lot of times what I do, I go to Google's map and I put phone, whatever the city is, Switzerland 96, and he gives you the exact place where it is, that address. Later on, when I make a second video, I will be making a second video comparing this K-31 to the my other K-31 with the walnut stock, just so you guys can see the difference on the stock colors and the finishing and how they both ended up. But yeah, you can get those tags. I did it on my K-31 with the walnut stock. I was able to find the guy's address where he lived, and I made a nice little frame, and I will be showing both of that. And this one I'm going to be doing the same with that tag, posting it on a nice frame so you guys can, with a serial number, all that stuff, so you guys can see. You know, it's nice when you show the rifle where the guy that used it lived, or you know, he resided at. So this is the tag right here. It's got some things on it. APP dot, then it's got his name, APP Maurice Chevali. I don't know what APP means. Then 91 down here, 915675. That's the serial number of this gun. And then it says CP.CYC number 2 F. And I mean, I don't know what that means, but that's the tag that it came on this rifle on the end of it. So hold on to that if you have one, because that's what gives the rifle the value of it. So that's the first thing I did when I purchased this rifle, and I got it, took it to my truck. First thing I did, I pulled out my screwdriver from my Leatherman, and I started taking this end plate off. And it happened to be that as soon as I started loosening the screw through that hole there, one of those screws was holding the tag in back of the butt end of the stock of the rifle. And I was really glad he did, because some people buy these K-31s, and I guess they're unlucky where they don't get a soldier's tag at the end. So I know for sure that's the tag for this rifle, and the soldier that used it or was assigned to or issued to, his name was Maurice Chevalier. So I'm really glad, and I wish you could see this rifle right now. I mean, if you guys, well, you can probably tell in the first part of the video, but if you guys see this rifle before I refinished it, I know some people are probably gonna leave me comments saying, why did I do it, just leave it alone, I don't refinish my rifle, because on my other videos that I got posted, they leave me comments like that. But again, I'm not gonna get into my opinion about some collectors like to refurbish or refinish their rifles, their surplus rifles, and some don't. I mean, it's up to you. I know this rifle right now, I don't know if it was in this shape when it was issued to this soldier, to Maurice, but if it wasn't as good as this, because the different materials that we have now to do all these rifles, I mean, I'm sure he'll probably freak out, because look at the shape of this gun. I mean, look at the receiver, this thing here polished, it's all nicely done. The bottom, okay, the rings, the whole rifle. Maybe it was in better shape now than when he received it, I don't know. Another thing that I have is the sling on it for it, but I'm gonna get it and see if I can try to work with it, try to refurbish that to maybe put it on. I don't know if I'll put it on or not, but this is the other end of the rifle, just so you guys can see it. Okay, that's it there. This one was in really bad shape. I mean, this one was in worse shape than my K-31 walnut, my Tiger Stripe. The end of it was really chewed up and beat up. You can probably see it on the first part of the video, the before refinishing. And that's it there. I'm sure you guys can see it real good. And like I'm saying, I will be making a second part to this video, just showing both K-31s. I'm really happy how it came out. I like the beechwood because it's like a natural wood color. It's a lot lighter than your walnut. Looks a little bit like my Jubo SKS. It's kind of like a blonde color a little bit. And I think it goes really nice with the black. I think it goes awesome with the black, like this color on this stock. That's why I was hoping it would be a beechwood, and it ended up being one. So this thing, it's great. It's really good. I mean, now that I hold it like this after being refinished, it just feels so good, this gun, this rifle. It's one of my favorite surplus rifles. So I hope you guys like the video, and leave me any comments on what you think, okay? Just so I'll know if you guys liked it. Subscribe to my channel because I got more videos coming. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys like it, and have a great day.